Politics by William Butler Yeats. How can I, that girl standing there, my attention fix on Roman or Russian or on Spanish politics? Yet here's a traveled man that knows what he talks about, and there's a politician that has both read and thought, and maybe what they say is true of war and war's alarms, but oh, that I were young again and held her in my arms. I'm Steve Conteagüero. I'm 28 years old. I was born and raised here in Miami, Florida, but I work and live in Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm a United States Marine. I'm an aviation logistics officer. My wife, Lourdes, is a pretty successful mortgage broker down here in Miami. We live in a sort of a weekend relationship. My superiors, I believe, are pretty accommodating about letting me come down here. They respect the fact that she has a career, and I respect that too. And so I come down and we have fun. We love to go out, we go dancing, we'll go out and have a drink somewhere. We go out to all the hot spots here in Miami. We were high school sweethearts. We graduated, and I joined the Marines right out of high school. And then once I reported to my first duty station, which was Hawaii, we deployed to the Persian Gulf. And so I went to the Gulf War, and that gives you a sort of a sense of urgency, you know, when you're in that type of situation. And so while we were out there, we decided that we would be married when I got back. You know, so it's been 8 years now, but it's like it was yesterday, you know. I went to the cemetery today so that we could pay our respects for the 7 persons who died on November 26th of '99 while trying to make that arduous journey across the Straits of Florida to the Keys to try to find freedom. And so the funeral, while it's a very sad moment, becomes a political statement also. And so that ties in, you know, to my involvement or my family's involvement in exile politics. Well, my father was a journalist in Cuba, and the thing is, he was a revolutionary. But then, after Castro came to power, little by little, there was a suspicion that he was entertaining joining the Communist Party and turning the government over to the communists and to Soviet Russia. And when my father found out, he denounced him on radio, on national radio at the time. And that was pretty much the last thing he did. After that, he left the country, and he came to exile here. So throughout my childhood, I spent that time going to rallies with my father and going to different events. He always maintained that place as a voice for the exiled community and an anti-communist voice. And that's where I got that feeling. Yeats was a guy who wasn't interested in the political scene in his home country of Ireland early on, kind of like me. And then eventually, he actually fell in love with a woman who was a revolutionary, and that's how he got involved. And so after that, he became a staunch revolutionary. And yet, when he wrote that poem, Politics, it was his final opinion on the whole matter of the comparison of politics versus love, and a person like William Butler Yeats chose love. And so I respect that very much, and I kind of like that because he considers that his parting shot. And I think I'm not that old, but the fact that I joined the service, and the fact that I had that experience and connection with my father, but the fact that I'm also very much in love, I can see where he's right, where that love is more important. It's the most important thing. So that's how I connected to Yeats. And, you know, and I think that's going to be my parting shot too. How can I, that girl standing there, my attention fix on Roman or Russian or on Spanish politics? Yet here's a traveled man that knows what he talks about, and there's a politician that has both read and thought, and maybe what they say is true of war and war's alarms, but oh, that I were young again and held her in my arms.
The Favorite Poem Project is made possible by the National Endowment for the Arts, fostering America's creativity and investing in our living cultural heritage. Additional funding has been provided by the John S. and James L. Knight Foundation and by the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation.